Hey everyone, I'm Laura. This is Jewelry, etc., and it is the long anticipated jewelry pop-up sale right now in this video. Happening right now, brought to you today. I'm going to start with these pieces, but I am going to move into some sterling silver rings because I have a lot of them. And if you want something, put it in the comments below. Do not edit your comment. It's really important so that it stays in order so we get the claims right. If you edit it, it's going to bump you down later in the list. So make sure you don't edit anything. If you see something you like, just type it in the comments as you go. You don't have to do it that way, but if you want to claim it in case someone else is watching at the same time, just type it as you go. And timestamps also help. So if you can put the number and then maybe a timestamp, that would be super helpful. If not, just the number is fine. So let's do it. And if I don't have your info, just email me, jewelryetcchannel@gmail.com. And I'll send you your invoice and then ship you your items. All right, so here we go. Here's number one. This is an Agate Cross. The entire thing is stone. It is carved stone. There are some lovely little lines in there when you get up close. Some nice banding. And that's item number one. That one's going to be $4. Item number two. Now this, I was having a rough time trying to figure out what this was, but I do believe it's shell. In conclusion, I think it might be shell. There's some nice banding in it, which at first I thought it might be agate, but it didn't look quite right. And then I thought maybe glass, but I'm leaning towards shell now. There is a small ding in the top of the stone. You can't see it from the front though, but if you angle it that way, you can kind of see it. But otherwise, it is silver tone, has really lovely metalwork on the cross itself with the bail. Even the bail is detailed, and there's the back of it. Just a shiny silver tone cross. That one's going to be $5. All right, next up is this graduated malachite beaded necklace with a beryl clasp. These beads are all graduated, and there are some glass green beads in between to protect the stones a little bit. And where's the biggest? There's the biggest mamma jamma down there. That guy. I do have a micrometer. Okay. The diameter on that guy is about 11 millimeters. That's the largest bead. And the length of this thing is roughly about, I would say, maybe 19 inches on the length on this guy. So that is the malachite beaded necklace number 3 for $28. All right, we have number 4. Now we're getting into the sterling silver. This is a dream amethyst, also known as a chevron amethyst stone. It is marquee cut, and it's $22. This has a split shank, open on the back. Very, very pretty. This one is about a size 6. About a size 6 on that for $22. Now some of these, if you saw my last video on resizing rings, sizing them up using a very primitive method, I can certainly attempt that for you if that's something you're interested in. If this is just not your size, by about, a half to a full size, I might be able to work with it. However, it is going to leave marks on the ring, so be aware of that. Go back and find that video. It's just a couple videos ago about resizing rings. And then we've got this one. This is a $11 ring. There's a lapis in there, and I think this also is a little bit over 6. A 6 and some change. This is also one that could probably be sized up. Little stacking ring, super cute. Again, these are all tested sterling silver, and that is lapis, and you can actually see a little bit of the pyrite on the side there. That's number 5, $11. All right, here we go. We're getting a little fancier now. This ring is an absolute stunner. I think this is a little bigger. This is about a 7.5 on this guy, and it has mixed stones, and it is amazing. We've got I'm thinking it might be maybe a black onyx or something like that. Solid black stone there with facets in it. Sorry, little fingerprints. We've got the turquoise, and then around here are 3 bezel set Herkimer diamonds. Herkimer diamonds are mined in New York, and they are actually a form of quartz, usually double terminated. Very, very pretty. They are open in the back. There's the band. Really pretty. Look at the back of that turquoise. That's insane. So gorgeous. I'm going to put it on my hand all the way, but it's a fun one. It's a fun one. That one is asking price of $30. This guy is going to be asking of $40. This thing is just absolutely marvelous. If you like Herkimer diamonds, here you go. Really gorgeous. These also have the open backs to them. Makes cleaning easier. This one is about a 6.5 on that size. Very nice and smooth on the back. Just a really lovely piece. So that one is number 7 for $40. Okay, next up in our rings with Herkimer group, this is the last one. I love this. If no one buys this, I might attempt to size it up and wear it myself, but it is a little too small for me. Sitting right at about 6 3/4 on that one. And look at the metalwork in this thing. It is beautiful. And the nice thing about it is the band tapers down, so it's extremely comfortable, and it's smooth all the way on the inside. The spring is just beautiful, beautiful. 3 Herkimers in the center. Awesome. Awesome. The spring, I just can't say enough. That one's $38 for number 8, and then we've got number 9. This one's going to be $25. Take a guess what it is. We've got your rainbow moonstone, and it has pretty darn good flash in the center there, and the not often seen, almost like a button cabochon. Not quite. I mean, it's not a oval. I see ovals a lot. I do see round ones, but they're usually smaller. This one is sizable. This one is sitting at about a 6 1/4. Also would be easy for you to size up if you wanted to do that. Very pretty. Completely open on the back. Just a lovely piece. This one's $25. All right, number 10. We have another one that is a little on the small side. Asking $22 for this. Oh, good grief. This is only 4.5 at best. It's not even quite getting down there. I didn't realize how small this one was. You know what? We'll change this. We'll change this. We'll do 18 on this one if anybody wants it. $18. $18. Ooh. On this guy. So I don't know even what the green one is. It might be a green jasper or something like that. It's a completely opaque stone, whatever it is. And then at the top it looks like a mother of pearl. Get a little flash in that one. And then these beautiful leaf designs coming up around it. Split shank, really pretty, solid silver. And for any of my ladies out there with small fingers, there you go. I might be able to fit it on my pinky. That's about it. And it is snug. But it's gorgeous. There we go. That one's number 10. And then number 11 for 20. This one's about a 6.5. And check out the metalwork on this. It is beautiful. It has vining and this gorgeous, what looks like a fern, or reminds me a bit of a fern. The little tendrils, and then of course the beautiful flowers in there. This thing is very, very gorgeous. Because it doesn't have any colors in it, it transcends seasons, but it does remind me a bit of spring. And we could all use a little bit of spring right now, couldn't we? It's open metalwork there too, so you can see through the design. And then it tapers in the back. So it's a bit more comfortable than it being thick all the way around. And that one is number 11 for $20. All right, next two up are these 2 silver rings. This one is Sunstone. Really pretty. The unfortunate thing is this came to me broken. The shank was split. So what I did was I filed it down. So you are going to see a little scuffing on it if you look close. But what that allows is for this to fit a lot larger sizes. This one fits comfortably, I would say, on about a size 7.5 to 8 finger. You can maybe open it a little wider if you wanted to, or squeeze it down a little further if you wanted to. But that is about where I would recommend wearing this one as it stands. Really pretty though. This one I'm asking 18 on this. Split shank as well. And it's just a fun, cute little ring. And then over here, this one I'm only asking 10. This is number 13. This appears to be a faceted, checkerboard faceted carnelian. But it is wee. It is quite small. This one is sitting at about a 4.5, maybe just shy of a 4.5. On the plus side, I feel pretty confident that I could raise the size on this if anybody's interested. And the thing, why I feel confident about it, is because it's already textured all over. So I think texturing it more by trying to squeeze and resize the band wouldn't be a huge deal. So if that's something that interests you, leave a comment below or shoot me an email. Or maybe you have small enough hands as it is, and that'll suit your fancy. And if nobody wants it, maybe I'll keep it for my pinky. Once again, the only finger that would fit such a ring. But it is gorgeous. I do absolutely love the stone. It's got a little translucency to it, and I like the textured metal look. That appeals to me, so that one is number 13 for 10. All right, y'all, let's finish this video out with a bang. I had a few people ask me about this ring, so here it is. First come, first serve. Make sure you leave a comment. Don't edit it. This is number 14 for $38. Now, after looking at this ring and checking it out in the light, I don't believe that it's sapphire. I think it might be kyanite. They both exhibit very similar look. They are both natural stones. But just there's some striations inside of it and some vertical color bands that make me lean towards kyanite. It still may be sapphire, but I'm leaning towards kyanite. If it is sapphire, it is a spectacular stone. Sapphires usually are pretty opaque when they're in sterling. They save the really nice clear ones for gold usually. But it is really pretty. Whatever it is pretty. Open at the back. Really smooth silver on the inside and really lovely metalwork on the side. We have some like little filigree swirls, and there's some mill graining along the edge there. Oops, on the edge here. And then kind of like a mill grain on the top and like a rope detail on the side of the bezel setting there. This one is about 6.5. 6.5 on this bad boy. Really lovely. I just love the metalwork on that. And then lastly, we have this little set here. $50 for this set. This is number 15. And if you like Larimar, pay attention, okay? Here we are. The sterling Larimar, and this one is actually adjustable. It is currently sitting, oh, I just smushed it open a little bit. Didn't mean to do that. At about 7 3/4. Maybe a little less. I think when I'm putting it on the mandrel, it's kind of shoving it down a little bit, but we'll say about 7.5, 7 3/4, somewhere in there. Really pretty. Lovely, lovely. And then to go along with it are these sterling silver Larimar studs. So this is $50 for this set. Would make an excellent present to somebody. And there you go. This is also open in the back. And I think the studs are also open. Let me pull one out and we'll give you a little tour of the actual stud earring. Butterfly backs on these. I can't get it off of the backing. There we go. Okay, and there you go. There's what the back looks like. Now I do have 2 more sets of Larimar studs. So if you're interested in just the studs, shoot me an email. but these ones are going to go in a set with the ring. And again, that is $50 for this set. And again, that ring is adjustable. All right, that's going to be it for this video. I do have more rings. I will be making another video to release next week, hopefully. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Hopefully you saw something in this video that you like though, so leave a comment below if you're interested in purchasing anything. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for tuning in, and hopefully I see you on the next one. Bye-bye.